Okay, so next we have drips. Open a new file. Change it to 720 by 480. Make sure this is set to 24 frames per second. Now, let's do, we'll have a faucet coming out of here. Color that in. There we go. That looks horrible. And we'll call this faucet. We'll have another layer called drip. We'll have it dripping onto a puddle, or you can have it disappear behind something to hide a splash on the bottom. But let's do some sort of crazy chemical leak. So that's what we'll be splashing into. So we'll make the drip the same color. We're going to start with a droplet, and we can give it maybe a little highlight. Oops, make sure we'll paint normal. And we're going to turn this into a symbol. I'll call it drip. I'm going to extend the timeline a little bit here. Now if you want this to be continuous, I'll show you how to do one drip, and if you want it to be a cycle, then we can put that all within a symbol. So we're going to start out with the drip behind the faucet. So I'm just going to put the faucet layer on outline so we can see through it. I don't want it to go and let's make this a little bit darker in color. There we go. So we'll see our drop on it. So when it comes out, I can only imagine that we're going to want it to get a little bit bigger. Make sure the layer's unlocked. Let's see what this looks like. So we're going to put a couple of keyframes in. So it's bigger, then it's down. And we're going to use a classic motion tween. See what happens. It's bigger. It's not bad. It's not really quite fast enough for me. Let's try this again. There. Now, when you're testing it, remember this might not play at the right speed. Test it. And maybe a little bit slower than that. Alright, at the end we're going to want it to splash. So we're going to create a blank keyframe. Create this like that. And we're going to use the onion skinning here to see. That's going to create a little bit of a splash. One frame, next frame, splash is going to escape a little bit, and nothing. Okay. these on. You can have it going constantly. So there's one drip. Now if we want to have this cycle, just create a symbol, make a mark, F8 to create a symbol. We'll call it drip cycle. Copy all these frames, Control Alt C. Double click to edit within that drip cycle symbol and Control Alt V to paste. Now let's move slightly. We'll just go back out to scene 1. We can put it where we want it to go. Maybe we want it to hide sign at the very beginning. So we get rid of this original drip. This is the new drip. And we extend out the timeline using F5. And there's our drip. If you don't want it to go that fast, you can go inside. And we can add some extra keyframes here so that there's a little bit more time in between. Oops. In between the drips, go back up to scene 1. Hit enter to test play. It's playing at 24 frames per second, so this is the right speed. There we go. Simple drips. Make sure you save.